Hello, everybody, and welcome to Enjoy English. I am your host, Shane.
I am Betty.
Hey, Betty, how are you today?
Couldn't be better. Yeah, I said that last time, so I'm going to say something new.
Could be better?
Pretty good. Perfect.
Pretty good or perfect. There's 差很多欸. Perfect and pretty good.
I like to be working here with people, like with different hosts, with our staff members. Yeah, so I guess perfect.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's great. I am doing well. I'm just going to go with well. I'm a little bit cold, actually. But you know where you can warm yourself up? At the beach. So today we're looking at an article called Beach Cleanup.
要净滩了，这个也是最近这近10几年来很热门的话题在台湾。
Right? Yeah, a lot of people do this volunteer activity.
因为台湾四面环海嘛，然后很多人都喜欢那种海上的运动。
But there's no really... I don't want to insult anybody in Taiwan, but you don't have the best beaches. You would expect an island to just have wonderful beaches everywhere. I just got back from Boracay, Changtan-dao, in Philippines. The beaches and the water's so blue and it's so calm and, I
think you're insulting many Taiwanese right now.
Well, I feel like I'm a Taiwanese. I've been living in Taiwan for 12 years, so I feel,
但长滩岛确实很漂亮。对，住在台湾12年，但觉得长滩岛比较漂亮。
Yeah, of course. There's not a lot of great beaches here, but there are a few, and of course, just because we don't do a lot of tourism, we don't get many tourists here to come to the beaches, but I think one good way to get tourists is to make the beaches as beautiful as possible. So that's why you would need to clean up the beach. A beach cleanup, it just means to clean the beach.
然后是 clean up. Shane 老师是念 clean up， 它的重音在第一个音节，因为它现在变名词了。它不会念成 clean up。Clean up, 要小心.
Yeah, you have to be careful when two words get put together. That you have to pay attention to where the emphasis is. Right, so clean up. Okay, all right, so why don't we go ahead and get into the article? Okay, so let's start reading here. In the picture, a few people are at a beach that is littered with trash. So, right, we can see there is a beach, and we can see litter and people picking it up.
对
Right?
所以这个单元是看图写作，所以我们有个图。那同学呢，我们就来看一下这个图。那Shane老师有说，你在图里面呢看到了有几个人他们在整理这个环境，所以我们可以先介绍一下，这个图啊，你到底看到了什么？主要有什么？他说这个图里面呢，有一些人啊，他们在哪边呢？在海滩。那什么样的海滩呢？你用一个形容词子句去解释这个海滩。That is littered with trash. 就是呢都散布了很多垃圾在上面。这里有几个跟垃圾相关的字。
Yeah, so trash, another word for trash is litter.
Oh.
And in Chinese, both would just be 垃圾, right?
对，都是垃圾。
Yeah, so but we say litter typically meaning stuff that has been spread out and it's in kind of like in a public place or in a natural environment. It's not like in a trash can or something. So litter we think of as kind of being spread out and just like somebody throws a bottle away here, somebody throws away a candy wrapper there, and you can just look out and you'll see that there's stuff spread out, garbage or trash spread out. So we have litter, garbage, trash, a lot of words for 垃圾。
对，美国有很多字跟垃圾相关的。Shane 老师刚才有讲到，通常那个 litter 你会想象说，它到处都是那种布满的意思，因为它其实它的那个动词啊 ，litter 可以当动词，就是四处乱丢。我们这里就把它当动词，可是它当名词的时候，通常是指你随手丢弃那种，通常是小的垃圾，像那个瓶瓶罐罐啊，糖果纸啊这种。那 trash 的话呢，其实呢，他们就有在讲说 ，trash 它是属于比较干的垃圾，干的就是。比如说 garbage， 他们说 garbage 比较像是你厨房或者是厕所拿出来的那种湿湿的垃圾。
Interesting. As a native English speaker, I didn't even realize that. But yeah, once I start thinking about it, yeah, that does make sense. Garbage seems like it would be wetter and stinkier.
对。
And you could just see like the odor coming off of it. I feel
然后有时候还有汁流出来。对，因为我们说 take out the garbage， 对吧？我们丢垃圾，通常就是厨房啊跟那个厕所的垃圾，所以 garbage 比较湿。那 trash 是不是在厨房，不是在厕所的，就会叫 trash。那 litter 是比较像是小小的。
Yeah, I think an easy way to remember it is just like trash is just like the single items and they're just being kind of thrown away. And then garbage is kind of like the collective of these things that could be wet, dry all together. And we usually use garbage to think of the thing that's going to be taken away or from a garbage truck or something like that. We consider that the garbage.
对，刚刚讲到垃圾，应该就是我们想说啊，它等一下可能就要被收走，因为我们说倒垃圾的时候，我们不会说很少会讲 take out the trash， 对吧
？Well, you still can, yeah. So there's some overlap between
重叠的地方
yeah, with these words, but yeah, it's good to know that you know there's small differences, but they can typically be used
the same thing.
Yeah, interchangeably.
所以同学用的时候也不用想太多，就是你当时有想到什么字就用什么字，或者你觉得哪个字比较好念，你就念那一个。那他们三个都是不可数的名词哦。
Yeah, and I would say trash is probably the safest to use for almost every situation.
Trash 它可能是比较最广泛、普遍被接受的字，所以同学可以试试这个字。
Cool. Right. Let's continue. They are wearing gloves and diligently picking up the trash on the sand. Okay, so you can see in the picture that they have gloves on. Right, so they're wearing gloves and diligently picking up the trash.
很勤奋的，我们要形容一下他们那个动作，很勤奋的在捡垃圾。
Yeah, they're very diligent. They're not just 随便做做 they're really at it.
有放感情在捡的。
That's right.
对，然后这里呢，我们来看一下，通常呢，同学会遇到那种看图写作比较有的问题，就是说啊，那我那个时态要怎么用？因为你一定想说啊，他拍这张照片的时候就在捡垃圾了，那拍完了，照片洗出来了，他应该是捡完了嘛，对不对？那所以时态怎么用？那通常你看到图片啊，不管是多益考试还是这个都是一样，就是用现在进行时，我们就假装是你看到了当下它正在发生，所以用现在进行时就可以了。他们就戴着手套啊，然后很勤奋的在捡沙滩上的垃圾。
Right. Continuing, it seems that they want to do their part to keep the beach clean and protect the ocean.
对，那因为这个 seem 是似乎的意思，它跟 is 也不太一样，是 is 你是确定它是
Yeah.
那 seem 是好像是
Right.
对，比如说你可以说 your parents are nice， 然后有的你同学可能会这样讲，然后你可能会说 they seem nice， 他们看起来是不错啦， 但实际上
you could also say appear. You could say it appears that they want, so it's just like 表面上 like what you can see, that's what it looks like.
似乎看起来
Not necessarily that's what it is, but at least that's what it looks like, right? It appears that way or it seems that way.
似乎呢，他们好像要，因为你不知道他们的情绪嘛，对不对？所以这里加了一个似乎，他们很想呢尽他们自己的这个努力，让这个沙滩呢可以是干净的，然后保护海洋。
Right, okay. So they want to do their part to keep the beach clean and protect the ocean. So to do one's part just means that you are going to contribute and you're going to do what you should do as an individual.
尽力尽自己的责任这样子。
Right, yeah. So if you could say, for example, I want to do my part to help the environment. Just means do what I can do to help, right?
尽自己所能。
Right. Okay. Why don't we take a short break and we will come back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. So, beach cleanup. Let's continue here. Beach cleanups like this bring many benefits to our society. So, like what we see here in the picture, we see that they are cleaning up the beach, and these types of cleanups bring many benefits to our society. So, a benefit is just something good.
对，好处
Yeah.
我们前几天有学到 drawback 对不对？ Benefit 跟 drawback 他们就是相反词。
Right.
对，然后他就说第二段比较像是你前面呢写完图片了，那你接下来就对净滩这个主题呢做进一步的论述，这样他就说像净滩啊，像这种那个 like this， 它其实呢是跟作文的流畅度有关系，就是你前面讲了漏漏等对不对？那你后面不想要再重复的时候，你就可以用这种代名词 like this。像什么 this 呢？我前面讲到的那一些很努力的捡垃圾，就是 beach cleanups like this。这种类型的净滩，它其实对社会是有很多的好处的。
Okay, so what type of benefits? To begin with, they can help protect the living environment of sea creatures.
对。
Okay, right. So that makes sense because trash is going to affect the animals that are in the ocean, right? The sea creatures there. And it's going to certainly affect their environment. If trash is getting into the ocean or getting stuck around, the beach side, lots of animals live there. That's their environment. And having trash is, a lot of times could be harmful.
对，尤其是好像很多动物其实都不太知道那个是垃圾，所以他们会吃进去。就是会把那个垃圾吃掉。
Yeah.
对，他说呢 to begin with 首先那如果同学不想用 first， 你想换一下，你可以用这个字 to begin with。这就是我们讲的这种转成词。你讲到前面讲到很多 benefit， 那这是第一个同学可以写他们可以保护这个环境，什么环境呢？这个水生的动物啊，海底动物的居住环境。
Right, yeah, so you could have just said first...They can help protect the living environment of sea creatures. Continuing, if you have seen photos of sea turtles with straws stuck in their noses, you'll understand how even tiny pieces of trash can harm the innocent creatures living in the ocean. Have you ever seen those pictures?
I've seen the video of people pulling a straw out of a sea turtle's nose. And the nose, was bleeding after that.Because they need to pull really hard.
Yeah, I've seen where birds had big pieces of plastic or things stuck in their neck. They would try to swallow a small bottle or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it would get caught in their throats and,
it's just bad.
Yeah, it's just bad. Yeah. So I think a lot of us have seen photos or videos of this type of, environmental problem that we have with trash.
就说因为你前面同学有讲到第一点，那英文很重要写作就是你不能提出一个论点然后不解释，这个是跟中文比较不一样的地方。因为中文呢主要是我们中文有的时候写作的时候会比较抽象一点点，可是英文呢它力求的是具体，这是语言本身的不同，所以你不能抛一个论点之后不解释，那你至少要多一句话去解释。那这边呢他就讲说，如果呢你有看到那个什么图片，那这个图片呢是 sea turtles 海龟呢那个鼻子里面呢卡了一个吸管，那这个 straw 就是吸管的意思，你就会知道说这个 even tiny pieces 就即使是那种很小很小的垃圾啊，其实都可以伤害到这种无辜的生命。那因为我们刚才讲到 trash 不可以数，所以我们用 piece of trash, a piece of trash.
Right, exactly. Yep, even tiny pieces of trash. Right, because we're not just talking about, birds and sea turtles. There's also very small creatures in there too. And, what we put into the ocean is definitely going to affect the living sea creatures in there. Okay, so continuing. In addition, so we're continuing what the benefits are, right? So in addition, or next, or secondly, beach cleanups can improve the appearance of the beach.
对.
Right, so another benefit is a clean beach.
对，他讲说第二点，我有第一点的话，在 in addition 第二点，他说呢，你净滩的话，其实呢你就可以改变那个沙滩的样貌啊，就是让沙滩不要看起来脏脏的那种感觉。那我们刚刚呢再回到前面讲一下，我们请 Shane 老师讲一下那个前面那一句的单字好不好？前面那一句比较长一点点，我们讲一下那个 harm 跟 innocent。
Right, so to harm means it's another word for hurt.
伤害。
Right. So to harm something, it just means to hurt it.
Damage something.
Yeah, harm can mean damage as well. The innocent creature. So an innocent creature is a creature that we think of as not really, it hasn't done anything wrong.
Not causing harm.
It's not causing any trouble or harm. It's just innocent. So 无辜的.
对，无辜的.
Right?
天真的也可以，如果要讲说小朋友啊很天真啊这种
innocent children, right? So these are kind of like there's innocent creatures living there in the ocean.
他们没有做错什么啊，然后就
they're just trying to live their lives.
对
Oh boy. Okay. Well, continuing. Clean and beautiful beaches are more likely to attract visitors and help increase local tourism.
Oh, just like what you mentioned, 对不对？这是开头讲到的，就是说，如果你有很干净、很漂亮的沙滩的话，其实比较可能吸引到很多游客啊，然后其实对当地的观光也会有正面的影响。我们那个 attract 这个月也有看到 attractive 这个字，对不对？所以同学可以放在一起复习吸引的意思。那这里有一个句型啊，我们来看一下，这个作文很好用 ，be more likely to。这个 be more likely to 的意思是It is possible, 对不对？可能会怎么样？那通常同学要记得，如果呢你的主词啊是那个东西，什么东西可能怎么样的话呢，记得后面要加 to。那有的时候呢，这个句子可能很复杂。有的时候我们呢很常做，在英文很常做，就是把句首变成 it 虚主词。对，那你就变成 it is likely。可是记得哦，如果你前面是虚主词 it 的话呢，你后面不能加 to 哦，你要变成 it is likely that。It is likely that. 所以这句话，炫老师可以帮我们改成 It is likely that.
Okay.
可以吗？我试试看。
Okay.
很长。
It is more likely that beautiful beaches will attract visitors and help increase local tourism.
所以就 that 后面就会加你原本呢，主词啊、动词就把它放上去，这样子。
Wow, you really put me there under pressure. Whoa.
因为这个其实蛮难的，因为这句很长。
Testing my English skills.
因为我不想自己
You didn't want to do it.
我怕会错。
Well, you threw me under the bus.
对 throw someone under the bus 就是呢陷害谁，然后让谁受罪，这样子把谁丢到公车下面。
Yeah, the idea usually is you're also in danger. So what you do is you push the other person into the danger so you can avoid it.
对
To throw somebody under the bus.
抓替死鬼的意思哦，抓替死鬼。
Okay, so to attract visitors and help increase local tourism. So tourism is, we're talking about tourists, right? You know, 观光客. So when we have more, when tourists come to a beach and they see litter everywhere, trash, they're not going to want to spend their time there. I mean, I know for me, if I go to a beach and it looks dirty, I don't want to spend my time there. I'm there to relax and really to see natural beauty. I want to see clean sand, clean water, you know, who wants to swim around and, you know,
with bottles and cans.
Suntan with all kinds of garbage around you.
对，所以就是讲到说，其实这真的是你都想要看到干净的东西嘛。那像刚刚训老师讲到 tourist， 它就是名词观光客。那 tourism 它是一个抽象指观光产业。
Right. All right. Finishing up here. Therefore, people should actively take part in beach cleanups to create a better environment for all. So have you ever taken part in a beach cleanup?
To be honest, I haven't. Yeah. Is it a bad thing to say so?
No, of course not. You can't, you know, I'm sure you've done your part in other ways.
Maybe.
Have you volunteered to do anything before?
Yeah. When I was in college, I volunteered to teach little kids summer camps.
Oh, wonderful.
就是我比较喜欢，对啊，我从小就喜欢跟人家讲话，然后一直讲话，希望大家可以听我讲话。所以那个 beach cleanup 我就没有兴趣，又不能跟垃圾讲话。对，所以我就想要是教小孩啊，这种。
Okay. Well, that's nice. Well, you've definitely done your part to help children. Right? I've done a beach cleanup before, but I got paid to do it.
Oh, then that's not volunteering work.
Right. So that's why I said I didn't volunteer to do a beach cleanup. We were filming an English lesson, which was talking about doing a beach cleanup, and I was an actor. Doing the beach cleanup. So maybe in this photo here, you could have seen me in a video doing a beach cleanup, and I did clean up the beach.
Oh, that's very meaningful because usually I thought you were talking about you were acting on set, but you were actually cleaning the beach.
Yeah, I mean, we actually did that as part of, there was trash and bottles and we did the cleanup and we filmed parts of us doing that. And so although I did get payment for
But that was very meaningful. I mean, an educational video and you were actually doing something.
Actually doing it, not just pretending, right? Yeah, so that was pretty fun. And you really do get a feeling of, now I've just lost my English. How do you say 成就感 again? Achievements. Thank you. Thank you. A sense of achievement from, making the beach clean. You really do. Like when you see it's dirty and then you pick up the garbage and then all of a sudden you can see the beautiful sand. You just feel, oh, wow.
清爽.
Yeah, it makes you want to do it more and more, right? So
对，所以他下了一个小结语在这边用 therefore 因此前面讲了两个理由，因此呢，我们应该这个 should 它是情态助动词，后面呢加动词原形这就是讲说大家应该做但可能没有现在马上做到的事情。actively 是说很主动很积极的 take part in， 这个是一个片语你只能放 in take part in， 所以你要主动积极的参与这个净滩活动，所以呢帮大家制造更好的一个环境，居住环境啊。
Yeah, well, I think that we definitely can support this, and I think if you've never done a beach cleanup, I think it's just a great environment to be in at the beach. In the first place, we're better to clean up garbage than to do it in a beautiful environment. And to make that naturally beautiful environment beautiful again after it's been filled with trash.
Okay, I'm considering it. Probably do it in winter. Hopefully it's not that hot.
Right. Yeah. The summers are pretty ferocious here in Taiwan. Okay, well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you at the beach for a beach cleanup. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.